Okay, so a very warm welcome to all of you in this demo sessions from Nikhil Analytics. I am your host. My name is Alok Ranjan. I'm a chief data scientist at Nikhil Analytics. I will be helping you in learning your statistics, Pythons, and your machine learning things. Okay, I will be helping you even in the projects as well, and all kind of stuffs will be done by me. Now, the first terms which comes in our minds when we're looking for a careers in the analytics is what is analytics mean? What kind of a job or the work will be given to me? And what are the tools that we have to use? I'm 100% sure that you have used your research work or you have explored some things on the analytics with the help of Google, with the help of Facebook, or even with the help of YouTube. You have tried to explore the things as well. Okay. So can someone help me to understand what is data analytics? What you mean? Just your understanding. It can be right, it can be wrong, does not matter. But I want to know how much research you have done at your end. Anyone want to add some points? No? Okay. So I'll give you the answer for this as well. See, when we're going to be learning the new things, one thing is very obvious that you have to understand. Ask 5 W questions to yourself. What is the 5 W questions? What I'm going to learning? Okay. Why I'm learning these things? Okay. Next here is who going to teach me or who going to be help me to learn the things as well. So what, why, who, and another thing is your what is the scope of this technologies, tools, or the things I'm learning here as well. Okay. And the last W here is what is the use of this in my goal, in my career's objective. Okay. If you clear with these 5 W questions, you can focus, you can learn, and you can easily achieve your goals as well. Everything's are aligned with the your career's objective. See, getting a job or looking for a job is everyone's objective. But if I get a job which I am going to like or which suit to my skills, then you can do excellent in your works. You can get more incomes in terms of more CTC, you can get more promotions, and you can do your best as well. So this is what going to be happens when you select the right job profiles. Okay. So to understand what kind of a job roles will be offered to you, you need to understand these terms. What is data analytics mean? Okay, so what is data analytics? It is a process of analyzing raw data to find trends and answers business challenges questions. So in this case, I have used some of the terminologies which is maybe not understood by you. First thing is analyzing. So when we say what is you, what you understand from the analyzing means what we have to analyze. Okay. So analyzing is nothing but your using a statistical methods techniques to understand the hidden pattern in the data, hidden informations within the data as what kind of a data? The data I'm giving a keywords raw data. The data which we collect while doing the business, while doing the transactions is nothing but your raw data. It includes your transactional data, that is transactions between the business and the customer. It include product informations, service informations. It include customer informations. Also is include your competitor informations as well in case you want to do Excel. Okay, so all such data will be clubbed together, will be kept one place to be analyzed to make a better decisions on. And then what the purpose of this analyzing? What's the outcome of this one? Input is your raw data, process is analysis, and outcome here is finding a trend in the data. Trend means finding which specific products, which specific service are having more in demand. When customers going to be buying, when the footfall of customers will be more, all such cases will help you to understand the trend in the data. We know that these times, these specific time frames, we are having more customers. These specific products are having more in the demands as well. Accordingly, you can manage your resources, you can manage your manpower. Sometimes businesses face lot of challenges, such as what should be the product price, what should be the discount, what offers to be launched, what marketing campaign we have to run, which promotional activities I should use, which a specific feature of a product and features we should highlight more. All such cases are a huge headache for the companies to get the answers. And for these cases, your analytics teams will be helping company to answer all such questions and all. From product pricings to the product promotions and the products to be sold to the customer. Everything's at every stages, your analytics teams will be helping you. Okay, now the questions come here is, we understood analytics. How about the another terms which we commonly use or has a big buzzword as well, called as data science? Okay, so is it same as data analytics or it is a different? The scope of this session here is we're going to focus only on these two terms, that is data analytics and data science. Okay, in the industries, lot of keywords are there which create lot of confusions to us as well. What are the other keywords we have? Data engineering, data architectures, then we have your business analytics, all of the different terminologies going to be coming in the pattern. But here, my focus, my intentions to make you understand the terminologies, data analytics and data science, technology to be used, and how Nikhil Analytics will be helping you in building the careers in this domain. Okay, so now coming to our topics, what is data science? So when we say data science, it is not only performing analytics tasks, but it's doing something more also. It helping businesses to prepare for the future, prepare for the a future's requirement from the customers, prepare for the future's demand of her products, and prepare what improvements you have to bring in your product and services. Every product that we're using right now, it is not the same from the beginning. It's changing every year. For example, if you're seeing here a toothpaste in the morning when you wake up with a going for a brush and all. When we're using the brush, you can see a lot of variations we have in the toothbrush itself. A lot of technology has been used, lot of different method have been used. Similarly, for the toothpaste also, a lot of options are available. Which toothpaste I'm going to be using is quite big questions for us as well. Different people's different age group in the home, they have a different kind of a toothpaste as well. For the kids below 10 years, different toothpaste comes. 10 to 20 years, different toothpaste comes. Above 20, different going to coming. Above 40, different toothpaste going to coming. All such are variations. If you try to remember, in the case of 90s, we have only one kind of a toothpaste, or only one or two brands are there. Okay, so now let's see here that what is data science. Data science is a process of analyzing data, extracting and preparing data for the further analysis, exploring and visualizing data, and building models and predictions. First three tasks are even performed by the data analyst as well. They analyze the data, they prepare data for the further analysis, and also they prepare visualizations of a data as well. But they do not do the your predictions. What the predictions means? Future predictions. What kind of future predictions? How many customer going to visit tomorrow, in the next week, in the next month, in the next quarter, in the next year? All calculations can be done here as well. If I have investing certain amount of money in the training of my employees, how much sales going to increase? How much revenue going to increase? If I investing certain amount of money into the marketings, advertisement, how much sales going to increase? How much footfalls going to increase in the customers? All such calculations will be done by the data scientist people and all. How they're going to do? By building models. What kind of models? Mathematical models, equations, by formulas we have to develop, which can give us the results. To get a higher accuracy results, we're going to be using the machine learning algorithms as well. So data scientist peoples, they will be using machine learning algorithms also to predict as well. Now, theoretically is okay, understood what is data science, data analytics, but practically in the real life's work, in the industry's business, is what kind of work will be given. Okay, so let's see some use cases which will help you to understand the roles, responsibility of a data analyst. So popular use cases of data analytics in industries such as BFSI, retail, telecommunications, and e-commerce is cross-selling and upselling. So those who are the MBA graduates, they understand these terminologies, cross-selling and upselling. Can you respond in the chat if your MBA? Put M. If possible, in the chat, write M if you are a MBA. I'm not going to ask any questions to you. No need to worry. Okay. So as we have no MBA graduate here, no problems. I'm going to explain this what is cross-sell mean. Okay. Pankaj, I just want to know. Okay, no problem, Pankaj. I'm going to explain to you what is the meaning of cross-selling. So cross-selling means selling more than one product to the customer by bundling the products. What do you mean the bundling of the products? Whenever you buy something, oh, you know, very good, Pankaj. Okay, so whenever we going to bundle the products, that means like customers want to buy a snacks, and with the snacks you are bundling two or three types of snacks as well. Is nothing but a kind of a cross selling. Customer want to buy one, but you are selling three kinds of snacks to them. Similarly, in the case of customers want to buy a Harpic, with the Harpic, you offering the your brush also, you're offering another kind of a say cleaning and stuffs for the bathrooms. Is nothing but an example of a cross selling. Cross sellings help businesses to improve their revenue by 30%. All the retail outlet, whenever you go for a shopping, big retail outlets and all, like supermarket, more, hypercity, Reliance Fresh, you can find that near to the cash counter, to the billing counters, lot of products are kept in a bundle. Why? Just for the cross-selling purpose. Okay. Similarly, we have another term called as upselling, which is very important for businesses to use this one to increase the revenue. Upselling means you are giving a higher in product to the customer when they're looking for a basic product. Like suppose someone want to buy a individual health insurance and you offering him a family health insurance, which include himself, his wife, child, and even father, mother also. In case he's not married, that means he will be include his father and mother as well. So that is nothing but a kind of a upselling examples. Whenever you try to recharge a phone, Suppose I want to recharge a phone with 179 rupees, then Airtel will say, sir, if you recharge with 299, you will get this many data, you can get this many offers as well. So nothing but they're trying to upselling it as well. So what happens? They simply increase the revenues also. Even in the case of airlines industries and all, whenever you book a ticket, they're giving an option of your flexi. Some options come flexi pay, some option will be there. The purpose of that is they're going to charging 600 rupees extra compared to the your base price, and they're giving a free seat to you, free meals to you as well, which is going to cost only 300 rupees, and 300 rupees is charging extra to you. All these are nothing but example of upselling from same amount of customers. There's no extra customer going to come. There's no increase in the footfall. Only revenue is going to increase because customer buying more or customer buying a higher in products to you. Who will decide the upselling, cross-selling for the organizations? It is again an analyst who helping them to decide how to bundle the product and how to upsell the products as well. It is very much used by the banks, retail, telecommunications, e-commerce. The examples I given to you as well. Another example here of analytics role series, risk modeling. Risk modeling means calculating the risk when you are offering certain services to the customer. Like your banks calculate risk while giving the credit card to you, while giving a loan to you. Banks always has a risk that if the customer buy certain things from the credit card, will they pay the bill or they will not pay the bill? That is a risk involved as well. So what they do, they calculate a risk in that part as well. I give a very simple example which can easily relate also with yourself. Have you went to a petrol pump and petrol pump said that, so today there is no fuel? Have you encountered such examples? Yes. Okay, so Ravi has encountered such cases where he went to the petrol pump say, so today is no fuel, the tanker refueling tanker has not reached. Why this happened? Reason behind that is they have not done a proper calculations of your consumptions of a fuel. In every hours, how many customer going to visit and how much consumption is going to be happen as well. If I reach to the threshold points in the tank, I have to call for the refueling teams to refuel the tanks as well. If they does not refuel it, what happens? Loss of business, loss of trust. Now, you cannot trust a fuel pump that when I go there, I'll get the definitely fuels. This may happen in the tier 2 or tier 3 cities, but this now does not happen in the tier 1 cities such as Bombay or Delhi and all, rare occasions. Why this not happening? Because they are doing the calculation on every hour basis as well. And they know when they have to refuel it, otherwise they will stock out and they will be lose the trust and confidence of the customers. Likewise, so many examples are there for data analytics, such as customer segmentations to group the customers based on their requirements, churn modelings, which help the retain the customers as well. Your retail telecommunications BFSI is always looking for retaining the customers and customers lifetime values for the BFSIs or telecommunication industries as well. All such places, your analytics will be helping you to serve the industries and all. Every industries need a strong team of analytics. Now the questions come here. So what is the roles responsibility of a data scientist? Because almost everything that you have covered is for the analyst. So data scientists, as I told you, they're going to be helping the company in the future predictions, how this is going to happen. Whenever you buy something from the your Amazons or Flipkart, you always get a product recommendations. Whenever you watch any TV serials or a documentary or a movie on the Netflix or Amazon Prime, you always find recommended to you. And if you are using the Spotify or Ghana for listening songs and all, you will get the song recommendations as well. All these examples are the example of a data scientist. A recommendation systems is developed by data scientists which help them to identify which product customer going to buy or going to like based on the browsing history, based on the purchase history, and based on the profile. Means profile means with your profile, with your identical informations, what kind of a product other customers are buying. Accordingly, they will be giving the suggestions to you also. So all such things they require a recommendation systems which help them to predict what customer going to like, what customer going to buy. If you offer the right product to the customers on the top itself, up to the chances of buying will be quite high. And this is done by the your data scientists. Of course, to do this one, they have to use machine learning algorithms as well. Even in the case of banking transactions, insurance claim, we need a fraud detection systems which help them to identify the fraudulent transactions or a fraud insurance claim. If you are having insurance with you, a health insurance, and when you trying to claim the health insurance, in the case of health insurance, they take 3 to 4 hours to approve the your claim. In the case of car insurance, that take even more than a 1 day to approve your claims. This does not happen with a one clicks or on the window clicks. Why this is happening like that? Because the systems are not there. People are doing manually all such tasks and all. And it is a time consuming work. Approvals takes a lot of times as well. These all are the roles that is data scientists will be performing and giving the result to the businesses and all. Okay. Now I have a questions for you. Are you interested to be a data scientist or to be analyst? Are you interested to do such kind of jobs? Yes or no? If you're saying yes, write the answer in the chat. Yes. If you're saying no, no, then your sessions end here only. It does not be discussed more. Okay. So I got the responses. Thank you for responses. Your responses help me, motivate me to give the more insights to you. Okay. Now the questions come in. We have seen the work role. We have seen the what kind of a challenge, what kind of a solutions I have to provide to the industries. Now, how to do this one? Okay. So let's discuss here as well how to do this one, how to perform this one. To do all such tasks, whether you're going to be performing a data analytics role or a data scientist role, you have to go through these three stages. It's not a one-man work. This is a teamwork that we have to perform. Okay. So Pankaj is asking questions, the difference between data analyst and data scientist. Analyst can solve current problems, current business challenges by historical data which the company will having or the collected data which the company is having. Data scientist will be going to provide solutions for the your future. How many quantity of product will be required for the future? How many customer going to footfall in the futures? What product customer going to like or going to buy? So a scientist will be for future solutions, analyst for the current solutions, current challenge. Is it okay, Pankaj? Okay, thank you. Okay, now how to do this one? So there's three stages to do this task. The first stage here is your data. We need to collect the data, and these days data are not a small, it's a big data era. We are in the informations era, and to make any decisions, we have huge amount of data available. Suppose you want to buy a phone for yourself itself, you're going to be reading at least minimum 10 to 20 review of the phone before placing the order or before buying it. Is it true or not? Before visiting to a restaurant, you're going to see the review of the restaurants on the Zomato or the Swiggy. It is a 3 star or 4 star. What is the star has been given to the restaurants? So you check the reviews and then you can going for that. So individual persons seeing this review, seeing the recommendations, seeing the input of the other buyers, and then make a decisions. Similarly, in the case of businesses, they need data, they need informations to make a decisions as well. And for that case, the data collection is very, very important. And that is, we are storing the data in a database, or in case the data are small, we can store into the Excel as well. In some cases, we use cloud-based applications such as AWS or Azure as well for MNCs where they're having office in the multiple regions, multiple city, multiple country also. They're using the your cloud-based storage devices such as AWS or Azure also. So first thing that you have to learn to be analyst or data scientist is SQL and Excel. These two tools you have to compulsory have to know. Next here is next stage task is analysis. How to perform the analysis because data are not in thousands or lakhs, it is in the lakhs or millions. And to do this analysis, we cannot do without programs. So we have to use the programs to analyze the data, and the best tool which is used for analysis is Python. Python and R. These are the free tool open source programs which help you to analyze the data. And how we're going to do? With the help of certain lines of programs we have to write. Python and R both are object-oriented programming language. We have to write the programs to complete the analysis. Some other tools are also available such as SAS, Excel, Minitab, SPSS, MATLAB. I think I already discussed with the Mukesh as well. SAS is a tool which is used by the healthcare industries for the clinical trials. SAS is also used by the banks, bigger banks and all, because it is a very expensive tool as well. But most of the times, 70 to 80% projects that we are having in the industries are using your Pythons or the R. Okay. After analysis, we go for the third stage, which is called as reporting. We need to prepare a report so that the top management, your client, make a decisions. I'm coming to that as well. So just give me some time. One more slide, and then I come to your questions as well. I have an answer for that as well. Okay. So when we come into the reporting, so reporting includes your graph and charts as well. Only numerical calculations, numerical report is not sufficient. We need a BI tool, business intelligence tool, such as Tableau and Power BI to analyze the data graphically, which will help us to get a graph, charts, and hidden insight from the data. Top managements will be seeing your report, which is your graphical reports, including the Python reports as well, and then make a data-driven decisions. So to make a decisions, we need your Tableau Power BI for the graphs. We need Pythons to analyze the results. Okay. Now the questions come here. These tools we have understood. We have understood the task as well. Next here is to learn these tools to make a career in these industries. What a skill set is needed for me. So skill set that is required from your end is you have to be a good analytical skills. When we say analytical skill, that means maths, calculations, how good you are with the maths and calculations. I'm not asking the differentiations, calculations, sine, cos, theta, and all. Just four operator, plus, minus, into, and divisions. If you know this, all these four operations, you can easily do all such calculations. Why the calculation is important? Because we have to evaluate which solution is cost effective, which solution is resource effective, and which solutions will take less time as well. So to do this such type of analysis and all, we need to require a strong mathematical skills as well. Second skill is basic computer knowledge. You should know how to operate the computers. I hope everyone are aware about the basic computers skill sets and all. This does not need to be discussed. Third is the most important point, which I want you to understand as well. That is interest. Only sake of getting the jobs, I request do not go for analytics. Why? Because this analytics will able to make a careers and getting a good package, good growth as well when we have the strong interest. When we say interest, you have to be spending the times in learning the things practically, doing each and every activity. At Nikhil Analytics, will be make sure that you practically do each and every task with your faculty. And that requires that will comes when you have a strong interest. Without a strong interest, you're not able to learn it. Only you can get a certificate that will not help you to get the job, that will not help you to get a good package of jobs as well. Now, coming to the question which Shobha has asked me, will it extensive coding in the Pythons to fetch data from the cloud? Okay. So coding in the Pythons are not very extensive. It's very easy. People always ask these questions to me, and the question here is, do we have to write long programs code? No. Even to fetch a data from the clouds, we just need 3 lines of code. Just 3 lines of code is enough to get a data from your clouds. First is a package name, that is your which package we're going to be using, that will give us functions. Second is your URL, and third one is a code to get your data and store it. That's it. 3 lines we get the data from the clouds. Okay. Even we have a local data as well, Excel, CSV, or any kind of data you can easily get in the Python. So in the terms of a Python's programming, we need 10 to maximum 20 lines of program that we have to write. I'm not going to be making you a programmer, developers and all. So 1,000+ of codes up is not needed. You just need 20 lines of codes, which is quite easy, and you can easily do the task as well. Okay. Another thing is that very commonly people ask the questions to me, and the question here is, do we need to know statistics? What you think? Do we need a statistics? Yes or no? Just write answers in the chat. Yes, no. Yes. Pankaj saying no. Sobha saying yes. So it's have a tie. We cannot decide it here. Ravi saying yes. Mukesh is saying yes. And right answer is yes. We need to know the statistics. Do you know a small statistic calculations making Geo as number one service provider in the telecom? Only small statistical calculations. What is the statistical calculation they have done? Mean calculations, average calculations. So how a company can do the average calculation becomes number one. So before coming to the telecom industries, Geo has done a small calculation, a small survey they have done, and they're finding that people are spending more times on data on internet compared to the spending times on the calls. Average times spent on the calls and average times spent on the data, and they find that data consumptions, data usage is quite higher compared to the calls. Before Geo, all the telecom service providers companies, they used to charge 1 paisa per second or 30 paisa per 60 second. They are the call charges we have to pay. But after the Geo, all your calls are free. Does not have to pay a single rupees for a call. But you have to pay for the data. Means the where the customers are spending times, if you start charging on that, you become say rich. You can generate the revenue. So this average calculation as Geo has given the scope that you should enter in the industries and becomes a market leader. As current scenario is, Geo is market leader, Airtel is on second positions, Vodafone and Idea is third positions, BSNL is struggling to get a revenue also. At one point of times, Airtel is supposed to be like a market leader, holding a market of almost 60%. But as of now, they have a market share of only 30%. They lost 30% market share. So if it does not use the statistics in your decision making, you are going to be out of the markets. You cannot make a correct decisions or not. So statistic is very, very important. And it is good news for you that in the curriculums which we're going to teach you, statistics are added from zero to advanced level, from scratch to advanced mathematical formulas for the calculations, programs to get the results, business use cases, and interpretations, how to make a decisions. Everything's are covered in your curriculum. Need only just one thing from you, that you should have a strong interest, because interest will bring you in the classes and becomes a consistent in the classes. Okay. So do you want to see what kind of a task we have to do? It is easy or difficult? Yes. So I take a very, very small example which make you that, okay, it's easy or difficult. Let me mute this. Okay. So I'm taking a small examples of a sorting of a data. Sorting means rearranging a data. Are you able to see my Excel page? Yes. Okay. So I'm taking a small Excel file to you. This Excel file is a retail real estate business data, which include the flat listed for the sales. First column is agent, the person who is selling this flat. Second column is date listed, on which date the flat is listed on our websites, area, which location it is, list price, what the price the flat is going to be sold, bedrooms, bathrooms, square feet are the specifications of the flats, type is what kind of flat it is, single family or combined family, pool, do we have access to the pool, true or false, flat is sold, true or false, this data has been given. Normally, everyone know how to sort a data by one columns. Do you know how to sort data by two columns or multiple columns? Okay, in case you don't know, I'm going to show to you just the 2 or 3 clicks and you can easily do the sorting here. I'm taking a small questions here which will help you to understand what task I'm doing here. Sort the data according to ascending order. Ascending order means A to Z, a small to large, and descending order, that is Z to A, or large to small, descending order of area. So 2 column sorting I have to do. For this case, the steps is very simple. Step 1, select any single value of your data. Any single value of your data. On the top, you can see multiple tabs are there. Home, insert, page layout, formulas, and data will go to the data tabs. This will open the data ribbons, and in the ribbons, we have a sort icon. Just click on the sort icon to sort for the multiple columns. Single columns, you can use A to Z or Z to A. This is the single column sorting. This is for multiple column sorting. Click on this. You can see a pop-up window came here where I can add labels. Label means columns. Add label. First is agent. I select the agent. What should be the order? A to Z. Another labels I add here as area and I go for Z to A. And just click on the OK and your sorting is done. Does not matter the data is 10 row, 10,000 or it has a 1 lakhs records or any number of records. They will perform the sorting in a fraction of second itself. Okay. So we have seen here a 2 column sortings just with the help of a clicks and we get the result. Even we not use the keyboard for that as well. Similarly, in case I want to do the sorting as per the custom order. Custom order means it is not ascending, it's not descending, it's a user choice. In what order the user want to sort the data. Sort the data according to the bedrooms in the order of 3, 4, 2, 1. 3, 4, 2, 1 is not ascending, not descending, is a custom sequence. How to do that? First step is same. Select any one value of your data. Go to the data tab, select the sort. Previous sorting I want to remove. Click on the delete labels. Add labels, select here the bedrooms. And then from the order, you can see on options we have custom list. Click on the custom list and can add the entry here. This entry already have added here. I just remove it here and add another entry here. The sequence is 3, 4, 2, 1. Add this entry, say OK and select OK. Bedroom does not has only 4 values. Bedroom has value 5 also, has value 6 also, but we have not used in the custom. Whatever values that you need, you have to just give the values and what sequence that give the values. The rest of the values will come at the bottoms. So you can see 3 bedroom flats are coming first, then 4 bedrooms, then 2 and then 1. And at the bottoms, we have 5 and 6 bedroom flats as well. Because it is a sorting, sorting does not remove your data. If you want to remove your data, you have to apply the filter. Filter can hide your data. Okay, so likewise, Excel is mostly going to be just the drag, drop, menu, clicks options will be there, except you have to be using formula. In that case, you have to write the formulas with the help of a keyboards. Okay, so we're going to be teaching the Excel from the basics to advanced level as well, so that you can analyze the data with the help of Excel also. Okay, any questions, any doubt that you have like to ask me, you have unmute and can ask the question. In the chat also can ask the questions.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
Yeah, I think Ravi want to ask
Yes.
something.
Yes, sir. Actually, I have joined this session bit on 10-15 minutes late.
Okay.
So I just want to know at the initial what things you have covered at the starting.
Okay. In the starting, I covered the basic definitions, Ravi, such as what is data analytics, what is data science. The definitions I have covered it there. Okay.
I joined when you were telling about data science.
Okay. So that is means you have missed only one slide then, Ravi. That is what is data analytics. It is a process of analyzing raw data to find trends and answers business challenges, questions and all. Okay. And then I came to the data science, the definitions and all, different use cases that we have discussed. So I hope you have covered these topics. Okay.
Yes, sir. And one more thing, sir. This
Yeah.
curriculum you will be covering about like you will be teaching us the data science or the data analytics, sir?
So these two curriculums are there. Two courses are getting offered to you, data analytics and data science. Both has a different classes and will be based on the your interest. The courses will be offered to you. Different classes will be allocated to you.
Both the
Okay.
classes will be initiated by you or will there be any other training?
I'm not able to hear you. Can you repeat?
Both the data science as well as data analytics will be initiated by you, or there will be any other trainers for this?
No, no. Other faculty also will be there. I will be taking the classes of your Pythons, Tableau, machine learnings, analytics topics, that is a statistics topics I will be taking. Excel will be having Saurabh sir or even Guneswari ma'am is there. For the SQL, Saurabh sir will be taking the classes or Dutya will take the classes as well. And Tableau again will be taken by me. Power BI, Saurabh sir will be taking as well. Okay, so different faculties are there who will be taking the different sessions for you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
But as a data scientist, I will be knowing all the tools. In case of any tools, anywhere you have the difficulty facing difficult questions or not, you can ask to me as well. I will be helping to you. Even you will get a mentor. That mentor will be helping you to understand the concepts as well. Okay. Now, how we going to be helping you in building the careers? So Nikhil provides trainings to the online, to the individuals, persons. Even we provide corporate trainings as well. The entire team is trained by me. Even we give training to the institutions like MBA graduates or in the BTech graduates also. We have our own consulting departments under which we take in the project from the different customers, different clients are there. All the research work that we do are getting published to our online magazines called as Data Analytics Age. We have a very strong team of placements which help individuals to get the jobs. We promise you 100% jobs. Regions will work with a small set of students. We work with the 15 students every month. We're not going to be have 50 or 100 students, 15 students every month we enroll, not more than that. Okay, so that we can focus on your learnings, your growth, and look for the your jobs as well. The courses which will be offered to you under these sessions is Data Analytics Power Pack and Data Science Modeling and Machine Learning Power Pack. Which course I should opt? How I decide it here? So I give you a thumb rule which will help you to understand which course I should opt. If you are a fresher or have a year gap, or even if you have experience of below 3 years, three criteria given to you, three conditions to given to you. Year gap people, fresher or experience with less than 3 years, they should opt for the data analytics power pack. Anyone having the experience of more than 5 years, they must opt data science modeling and machine learning power pack. Because at the higher ends, you need to be a decision maker, you need to be performing a role of a TL or a higher roles will be given to you. At that times, you need to be a decision maker, guiding a team as well, and making a decision for the your on behalf of your team for the futures as well. So you need to know the your modeling, you need to know the your machine learning algorithms as well. So this will be going to suit your profiles also. So this is thumb rules to decide what course I should opt. Okay. The tools that we're teaching here is Python's machine learning, SQL, Excel, Tableau, Power BI, and even SAS as well. What tools will be offered to you will depending upon the course selections. For the data analytics courses, you will be getting Python, SQL, Excel, Tableau, and Power BI. For data science people, they have an options. They can select Pythons or they can select R or they can select both also, Pythons and R both. It's up to their choices. The choices will be given to you. You can select. If you ask me my suggestions or which one should I go, I suggest to go with the Python. Why? Because Python has a more demands, more projects, more companies are using as well. Okay, and Pythons will help you to work on the your cloud as well. So cloud computings, all the cases your Pythons will be used, R will not be used and all. So if you go for better scopes of learning, futures and all, Pythons is the right choice to be used. Some of the success stories I'm giving here, like these are the students which are getting placed by us in the recent times. You can see the company name, you can see the students' names as well. You can find all these peoples on the LinkedIn as well. We cannot help you to like connect with these peoples. You can directly connect with them also by your own. On the LinkedIn's, they are available. On the Facebook, they are available. Nikhil Analytics has their own LinkedIn account. In that, you can find all these students as well. Okay. Which companies will be helping you to get in the jobs? So over a 12 plus years, we have made lot of engagement, lot of relations with the corporate peoples and all. Some of the companies are doing the continuous hiring from us and their names are given here as well. These companies are not coming from one verticals, one domain. They are coming from the multiple domains as well. So even we have healthcare companies, Fortis, IQVI, telecom industries, Airtel, banks is also there, Standard Chartered as well. Even we have your payment gateway, Jeta is also providing, taking the student from us. Big Basket, that is your online grocery stores, is also doing the hiring as well. And then e-commerce giant, Flipkart, Amazon is hiring from us. Then we have retail chains, Tesco, Target is also do the hiring from us as well. So we get ample of opportunities to get the jobs and all. To make sure that you should get a job, What we're going to do here is we're going to follow a 4-stage process to make sure that you should must get the jobs within a 6 month times. 6 months is the maximum limit in which we promise you to get the jobs and all. Okay. 3 to 4 months you'll get the your complete trainings and all. We'll keep 2 months for us as a buffer. Normally in the 4th to 5th month, people are getting placed and all. But sometimes market is not good, layoffs are happening, COVIDs are there. So in that case, also we'll keep the our buffer times of a 1 month. How to get the jobs and all? So we follow this your 4 stage method. First one is your training. We make sure that you get a proper trainings and you should be learning in a proper way. We conducting module tests and hurdle tests to check your learning as well. To get proper understanding of the learnings, we're going to give you 15 projects to complete. This project will be added in your resumes also. And then we're going to be building your profiles on the LinkedIn and Naukris so that whenever say a company going to review your profiles, they should know, okay, this person is doing very well. Okay. Fourth one is your mock interviews. We have 3 rounds of mock interview for each individuals. Basic, intermediate, and advanced, which include technicals and behavior questions as well. To make sure that when you go for the interviews in the companies, you are fully prepared and you should know what you have to say and what you do not have to say. And the final one is your interview calls. Interview calls will be arranged by our teams. Do not have to go for and running behind the companies and all. We will be give the interview calls to you. On that, we have to go and give the interviews. Right now, all the interviews are happening online. Does not have to go for companies. But yes, once you get the offer letters and all, you're going to be working either in a work from home or work from the office or a hybrid. Right now, most of the companies giving the hybrid mode of working where we have to come office for a 1 day. Out of 5 days, 1 day office you have to come for the meeting purpose and all. Other days you can work from the home. Some companies they give you the completely work from the home, like your Alliance Data, Bid Financials, they give you the complete work from home. Does not have to come to the office itself. Only 1 day you have to come to collect the laptops. Or in case anything's related to the software or the systems laptop, then you have to go to the office. Otherwise, not required. So there are things which we have discussed. Any questions, any doubt that you have, which you like to ask me? Okay. So important things which you're not asking. And the question here is, how much salaries will be offered, right? So salary for the freshers is going to be between 4 lakhs to 10 lakhs. On an average, 6 lakhs package will be offered to you. Below 4 lakhs, we will be not allow you to join the companies. We will not going to give you any opportunities of below 4 lakhs. All the company which going to interview you will be going to give 4 lakhs and above salaries. How we to know that how much salary will be offered to you? Based on your scores. If your scores are above 70%, then you need only 2 interview calls to 3 interview calls to get the job. We can expecting a above average salary package, above 6 lakh package will be given to you. Above 6 lakh means will be 8 also, 10 as well. If your scores in the test are between 50 to 70%, then you will be counted as average and your salary package will be between 4 to 6 lakhs and you need 5 to 6 interview calls to get the jobs. So as a analytics companies, we have done the analysis for our students. We know how and when a student will be going to perform well and how they're going to be, how many opportunity they need to crack the jobs. And so all things are done on place. Only thing that you have to follow the class instructions, follow the mentor who is assigned to you, just follow the guidelines and results will become to you. How about the experienced people? How much experienced people can expect the salary? For the experienced people, the current salary plus 40 to 60% hike can be expected as well. But in case you have a salary package above 10 lakhs, then 30%, I can say 30% of his salary increment can be expected as well. Because higher the salaries, the hike will be not so high enough. Okay. Any further questions, any doubt that you have? In case even you join the class in the weekends, it will take 6 months to complete it, because in the weekends we'll be having the longer sessions. Normally in the weekday we have a sessions of 1 hour 30 minutes. In the case of weekends, we'll be have a 2+ hours of classes will be there. So one class is with there in the morning. That will be from 7 o'clock the classes start. And in case you are okay, you can join the evening classes also. So two classes will giving to you, and within a 6 month times we'll be completing the trainings as
I think,
well. Yeah, Ravi, tell me.
so if in case if I want to join only for data analytics, that is for SQL, Excel as well as for Power BI, is
Mhm.
there any provision? Apart, I don't want to ask for Tableau, I just want the Power BI, SQL, and advanced Excel. Is that possible?
You can just check with the Rosni ma'am. Rosni ma'am will be guiding to you.
Yeah,
Okay. She will be bringing the con call to the Megha ma'am or to me or the Duty ma'am, and they will be helping to you as well.
yeah, sure.
You call to Rosni, she will guide you on this.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, then the fees structures, just request to the Rosni ma'am. She will be WhatsApp to you the fees structures as well, and they will be give you the like what is the current offers. They will be She will be having some current offers as well. As per the current offers, you can go ahead with the your enrollments as well. Okay, when you enroll, what is the first step? After the enrollment, the first step here is we're going to taking a small assessment for you. The assessment will include your basic Excel test and some maths test. We're going to taking it here as well. This is the first step. Second steps will be based on your test scores. If the scores are not so good, we will going to give you the extra classes. 3 to 4 extra classes will be given to you to fill the your starting gaps that you're having. And then the advanced topics, advanced Excel classes or the Tableau classes will be allocated to you now. Okay. So we start with the easy topics. Slowly we're going to increase the difficult topics as well. Every classes which you're going to do will be recorded as well. So the recording of class will be uploaded in the same groups which you can download for the future reference as well. Try to attend all the classes, do not miss the classes. And in case you miss the classes, you will be having the recording, and you can also request for the revision sessions for the topic which you missed. In that cases, you can get the revision sessions also. Okay. So with this, if any questions are there, you can ask me now, or you can take a call to the Rosnium. She will be helping you to clear your doubts also. Okay. So we'll wind up our sessions now. Thank you for your time. Thank you for giving me this time to explain all the concept and what we're offering to you. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. Take care.